Running a Formula One car costs £1,000 per lap, so understandably, strict testing limits have been imposed in recent years to control the costs. Teams have had to find another way of learning circuits and testing prototype parts, and this has led to the rise of the simulator. Today I'm going to test the latest of these £165,000 machines to see just how realistic they are. It's the closest a normal human can get to driving a real Formula One car.
Now let's not confuse this with some little computer game, because that device is fast becoming one of the most important tools for top motorsport teams. Now this is the same piece of equipment that Formula One drivers and their crew use to train on. Now I'm not allowed to tell you which teams, but suffice to say, many of the top drivers in motorsport have got one of these installed in their headquarters. Hell, some of them have got one stashed away in their own home.
F1 teams guard their secrets closely to protect competitive advantage, but this sim has been recently installed in a British university to form the basis of a motorsport engineering course.
The sim produces in excess of 2 Gs of force, and it's powered by 10 different computers, and it works via 6 of these electromechanical actuators. It uses a system called motion cueing, which ensures every input from the driver, like steering or braking, results in a totally accurate response from the whole sim.
Jeff Peters is the man in charge of my first ever Formula One drive.
No, it'll be 98% accurate, so it's like driving a real F1 car. It's tough.
98%?
98%, yeah. Yeah, we can stick over 2G into you, and you'd struggle to keep your head pointing in the right direction, really, at that level. It is aggressive, and it can hurt. Right, if you want to come in...
I'll be driving round the challenging Zandvoort circuit in the Netherlands. There's no simulation about my nerves. They're real.
I'm more nervous about this than I'm driving a real car.
Time to squeeze the throttle for my first ever drive of an F1 car. It's astonishingly realistic, from the force of simply engaging a gear attached to an 800 horsepower engine.
Oh, you get a real jolt off the transmission, don't you?
To the fact the steering weights up by 70 kilos to replicate the aerodynamic effects of the wind hitting the spoilers.
And just like the real one, the downforce will come on, so the faster you go, the more grip you have.
To the restricted view that F1 drivers get of the world.
One of the problems with the Formula 1 car, you sit so low, you can't actually see where you're going, really. You can't see perspective very well. Of course, you're travelling faster than any other car, so that's quite hard.
Then, of course, there's the crashing.
This is a right-hander, quite tight, this one.
Yeah, very tight. Yeah. It kind of hurts as well, because it does smack you around a bit.
Poor Jeff.
Oh, salty. Oh!
I'm actually sweating as well.
Yeah, I got towels there for you, because I knew you'd be sweating.
I am. I'm a bit damp.
Yeah.
Is that too much?
I managed a clean lap of 1 minute 48, about 20 seconds behind the Zandvoort F1 record.
To be honest, most people can't get down the straights.
Time to see if I could improve by using the other revolutionary aspect of simulators, the data analysis. In the good old days, racers drove using feel alone. Now, every input is recorded and a data engineer can identify exactly where you can go faster. Essentially, today's racers simply drive to a point on a graph.
Biggest difference straight away, you're only at 75% throttle, you should be at 100. What I'd say is on the brakes, you want to be quick on the brakes, hard on the brakes straight away, and then gradually come off the brakes.
Yeah.
At the minute, you're sort of gradually coming on and then coming straight off.
Right, so I'm doing it totally the wrong way around.
Yes.
I wasn't fit enough to handle another session of F1 G-forces, but I still wanted to see if learning about data had improved my driving. So we loaded up a Porsche 911 RSR, easier to drive because it had half the power of an F1 car, and we decided to see how close I could get it to that earlier lap time of 1 minute 48.
I do keep forgetting that it's a simulator once I'm in it. You have that feeling of, if I come off the track, I am gonna damage bodywork, I am gonna damage the car, I might hurt myself. It really does fully immerse you.
Star pupil and sim ace James straps in alongside me to offer some guidance. Start the clock.
Go. Yeah, that's a pretty good start, actually.
Just feels petrifying.
Yeah. Power now, power now. Oh. Nice and wide out. Brakes now, second gear.
I stop just driving and start remembering the graphs and the data.
I was constantly trying to remember, right, this is a third gear corner, I've got to be over here, I've got to be over there, should be doing this. It makes a massive amount of difference. Oh, it's so frustrating, I want to rip my own teeth out.
Third gear corner, brake, and over to the right-hand side. Ah, that was your fastest lap. There you go.
The time? 1 minute 49. 1 second outside the time I'd achieved in an F1 car. Proof that driving to the data can make anyone, even a novice, substantially quicker. But it's no less exhausting.
Bloody hell, I am sweating gravy.